welcome back to my channel, The Preppy Project. So today is New Year's Eve and I am finishing up my vision board for 2026, and I thought I would show y'all how to make your own vision board and kind of how to use them, how they can work for you, how they can help you achieve your goals for 2026, all that kind of fun stuff. So if you want to get to the part of the video where I show y'all actually how to find the pictures, save them, print them, all that kind of stuff, then you can skip to this point in the video. I'll put it somewhere on the screen here, or you can stay right here and we're going to chat about like where to put them, why they work, things like that. So to give y'all a little background, I have been making vision boards since I was like 12 or 13 because my mom has always been really big on goal setting and daily affirmations, vision boards, all that kind of stuff. And so when me and my sisters, when we were all little, we used to make vision boards together, and we would like find pictures from magazines and stuff like that, because that was back, and it feels crazy saying like that was back, but like that was in, I guess, like 2012, 2013, those kind of years, to where we would get more magazines, because nowadays it's like people don't get magazines as often. But anyway, we used to like cut pictures from magazines and stuff like that, or we kind of would print off pictures, but I think I didn't get into printing pictures until a couple years after I started making like my first vision boards. So since I've been making them when I was little, I have a bunch of vision boards, like little ones that I have saved, and I think it's so amazing to look back and see the things that have come true, things that I have achieved, even to look back and see what I was focused on in life at that time. Like, I think it is so funny, like, just to give y'all an example, and this just makes me laugh, because you don't have to just make a vision board once a year. You can change it up whenever something big happens in your life. If you have a shift in direction, whatever. Like when I was in the semester of college where I thought I wanted to go to medical school and be a pediatrician, I immediately made a vision board that was like pictures of girls in their fig scrubs and doctor's offices, and like I'm gonna pass the MCAT and things like that. And then after that semester, and I realized that was not the life goal, and I wanted to be a therapist, then I immediately switched that vision board and I immediately made one that was like a therapist vision board. So I don't know, it just makes me laugh to think about. So that's like an example. Like if you're in college and you're like, okay, shift, we're doing something different, you can always just make a new vision board. Whenever your goals change, whatever, you know, make a new vision board. That's what I do. Another big thing about vision boards is you want to put them somewhere that you're going to see them daily. So I will show y'all like an example of a vision board I made back. When did I make this one? I guess it's when we moved to this house because I wanted a new one. So this is the kind of vision board that I've been making for the past few years. So this is just a Dollar Tree frame, and I just take a piece of paper that is the size of the picture frame, and I glue the pictures on that piece of paper and then put it in. And this way I can sit it up on my bedside table or whatever, somewhere I'm going to see all the time, and I can look at my pictures. So I'll show you up close. So the things I put on here are things that I want, definitely like items that I want, but also lifestyle kind of things that I want. So like, sorry, there's a glare. So like people at the beach, vintage Porsches, Bible journaling. Like there's dust on this. I wanted like some cute bath products. That's the island that's the island from, do y'all know H2O? Just Add Water. That used to be like my favorite show ever, so I just put that on there because I like it. And maybe we'll turn into a mermaid someday. I don't know, maybe it'll happen to me. So I put that, and then I put, what else did I put? This like professional looking girl, I'm trying to get the glare, this like professional looking girl, Lululemon stuff, this girl's hair that I liked, the Dyson Airwrap because I wanted that, sailing, this girl's hair. Then I put some like guys on here because I want to like start dating. Oh, and there's like Aquamarine, because like I love that movie too. Like you can just put things on here that you like, you know. So anyway, like a girl doing cartwheels, like carefree, you know. So yeah, like a girl, like maybe she's like an office girl, you know, doing her computer, I don't know. And then I put pictures. There's like some guys on here because obviously that's like another goal. Like one day I want to get married and have a family and stuff. And girl, I was telling my mom the other day, we were in TJ Maxx, and I was like, oh mama, like I need to make my new vision board for 2026. And I was like, Mama, I think I'm actually at the point now, I have never on any vision board put pictures of like families, like husband, wife, baby, things like that, because I've always felt like, oh no, like that's like way in the future, like that's not the goal right now. But now I'm like I think I'm at that point. Oh my gosh, like not that I want to get married or anything or have kids anytime right now, but like 10 years from now, yeah, because I'll be like, in 10 years I'll be like 35, so around that age, like 31, 32, 33 is probably when I want to start having children, because, well, we'll get into the whole life plan story a different day, but I was just like, oh my gosh, like I feel like now is the time to where I need to be like putting pictures of families and things like that, because that's something in the future that I want to, like, I don't know, crazy, because I'm turning 25 next year in March, and so it just feels crazy. I don't know, but yeah, that was just a short thing. Like, oh my gosh, like it's a pivotal point. I'm putting pictures of families on my vision board. I'm not dating anyone or anything like that right now, so that's like a long time in the future. But anyway, so that's just a little example of one that I've made before. Actually, put this somewhere that you're gonna see like daily. And as you can see, like I'll put items on here like the Dyson Airwrap, things like that, cars, actual things that I want, but also like lifestyle kind of things on here too. So let me go ahead, let me show you. Okay, I'm doing something different this year. I'm not doing a picture frame because I have that wall over there beside my bed that I was gonna put some kind of like piece of art or something like that on, and then I was like, what if I just do a whole poster board, vision board, and put it over there. So the other day when I was at Dollar Tree, I bought like an actual vision board, not a vision board. I bought a poster board, so I'm gonna see, like I don't think I'm gonna fill this whole thing out, but I'm just gonna see how much I can fill up, and then I can cut it from there. Like it might turn into a square, I don't know, we'll see. So I got my poster board from Dollar Tree. So get whatever you want to use for your vision board. So like if you want to use a picture frame, you can go to Dollar Tree, get your picture frame, or if you want to do it on a canvas, whatever you want to use, go ahead and grab that. Okay, so let's get into the actual point where we're making our vision board. So what you're going to do is you're going to go to Pinterest. So I'm going to show you exactly how I did it this year. So you're going to go on Pinterest, and I have a board called 2026 Vision Board. So what I did is I went on Pinterest and I looked up, like, first of all, like I want it in the future sometime, I want like a Porsche or an Audi or some kind of nice car. So I looked at pictures of cars that I liked. I knew that I wanted like a Ronaldo bracelet, so I looked at pictures of that. But then I also just looked at pictures of like families and luxury living and counseling offices that I liked and stuff like that. So like when I'm still in school, but back when I like started college, I was very concerned about not being able to make good grades. I would look at pictures of like student aesthetic or things that said like I always make A pluses or blah blah blah, stuff like that. So look up what is important to you. So look on Pinterest for pictures of things that you want to achieve in 2026. So whatever that looks like for you. If you're an accountant and you want to pass the CPA, then look up pictures of that. just whatever it is, start looking at pictures and saving them on a Pinterest board. Okay, y'all, so here's the part where we're actually going to save our pictures and get them ready to print. So what you're going to do is you're going to go and open up a Google Doc. So I've already saved pictures into here, but go ahead, open up a new Google Doc, and then you're going to open on the page next to it, you're going to open up your Pinterest board. So here is all of my saved Pinterest pins that I want to put on my vision board. So then what you're going to do is you're going to click on the pin. You're going to click down on the pin and we're going to drag it over here to our Google Doc, and we're going to let go so it can open up into our page, and then it's going to come down here. Now this is irritating. If y'all know how to do this easier, then do it easier, but this is kind of irritating. So every picture that you put into your Google Doc, you're going to have to click here and say in front of text, because otherwise it's not going to let you move it around. So then I'm just going to take it and make it smaller like that so I can get it to a better size. And so you're going to size it to however big you want it. So this is just a regular piece of paper that's going to print out of the printer. So you just make this picture however big that you want it. So I always go in here and make the margins narrow, and that's just so I don't waste more paper, because it doesn't have to have huge margins. Like I want it to start printing wherever the closest that it can get to the border that the printer will print. So you just keep doing this. You find your pictures, like let's say we're going to save this house picture. I love this house. Click it, hold it down, bring it over to your Google Doc, go like that, and it's going to go crazy on the page behind that. Click in front of text, and then resize it to however big you want it to be. So this is like the easiest way to do it, but what I've noticed is that if you're just using a regular home printer, a lot of these pictures, like even this one, will print out a little darker than what you're seeing on your screen. So if that irritates you and you want your pictures to look brighter and you don't want to deal with them printing out dark, then I'll show you how I do that. So this is the way that I do it if I want pictures to be brightened up. What I'll do is, let's find a picture. Let's say this is the picture I want to save. And if this one's not super dark, but let's just pretend that this is darker. So what I'm going to do is, you can do this from your phone, but I'm just using my iPad so I can show y'all. We're going to say download image. And once we got that, we're going to go over to our photos. Oops, wrong one. We're going to take it and we're going to hit it up here so I can adjust the brightness. So then I'm just going to make it however bright I want, save it, and then what you're going to do is, let's pretend like I just brightened that one up, I'm happy with it, and now I want to send these pictures over to my computer. So what you're going to do, and it's going to show people I know, so I'm not going to hit this, but you're just going to hit that button, and then you're just going to airdrop it to your computer or whatever. And I just realized this is only really going to work if you have Apple products or whatever, this kind of thing, airdropping. But you're just going to airdrop it to your computer, and then you're just going to open it up on your computer and then just drop it into your Google Doc. Okay, so let's say that you went ahead and you saved all your pictures that you want to put on your vision board. What you're going to do then is we're just going to go over here to File, and we're going to print our pages. We're going to send them to our printer, and we're going to print them out. Okay, so I just printed out a page that was from our Google Doc. So our pictures printed out nicely. I definitely brightened up a lot of these pictures. So then what you're going to do, you're going to get whatever you're going to use to put your pictures on. You're going to grab that. So I got my poster board here. And we are going to grab, you'll need a glue stick, some scissors, and I'm going to use tape, and I'll show you how I'm going to use this. I'm making my vision boards. I like to have something like overlapping, just because I like to be kind of creative about it. I think it's fun to like overlap some things or cut out the silhouette of people or things like that. So I'm going to cut out a picture and then I'll show y'all. how I'm gonna try to use the tape. So we got our picture. What I thought I could try is sometimes if I usually just glue down, like I will kind of lay out the corners to make sure things fit, and then I just kind of start gluing stuff down. So that means that I can't pull something back up that I don't want. Like if the layout doesn't work, I can't pull it back up. So I thought this time I might try to just use tape like this, and we'll see if this works out or not. But I thought I could tape my pictures down first. Like, I just realized this thing is huge, and I'm thinking I made these things big, but like, y'all, like if I put this picture in this whole thing, I mean, I guess that's not too bad. But when you put it down like this, like let's say I want it right there, then once I put all my pictures around it, I can just glue down the edges, and if I don't like it, I can just gently pull it up and move it around. So I think that's how I'm going to do it when I make this one. So just glue it down however you want to. I mean, I see some people who don't make the edges of their pictures touch. Like in the ones that I always make, like they're overlapping. Like it's just one big kind of like mosaic-y tile kind of thing. Like they're all touching each other and there's no space in between. But if you want to do it where you just put them scattered around, go for that too. This is your vision board. You can do it however you want to. So that's pretty much how I do them. So from here, I'm just going to finish printing out all the pages and cutting them out and then trying to fill up as much of that board as I can. So I appreciate y'all for watching this video. Hopefully it gave you maybe some inspiration, some tips on how to make your own vision board. And if you have any questions or any comments, things like that, then leave them down below. And I will see y'all on my next video. I hope y'all have a wonderful start to 2026. I am praying for y'all and praying that this will be a year of just beauty and abundance and fun and just amazing experiences for y'all. So remember that you are valuable, you are amazing, you're beautiful, you are abundant, and that Jesus loves you. And I will see y'all on the next video. Bye guys.